Good morning, graduates, families, friends, distinguished guests. My name is Mike Hand. It is my privilege and pleasure to serve as Dean of the Atkinson Graduate School of Management. On behalf of the staff, faculty, president, advisory board, and board of trustees, welcome to the MBA for Professionals commencement ceremony in this, the 179th year of Willamette University. Today, we are honored to have with us several people especially important to the Atkinson community. Here with us are Stephen Thorsett, President of Willamette University, Carol Long, Provost and Senior Vice President of Willamette University, Alex Subert, Senior Associate Dean and Director of Admission, and Karen Wood, Chaplain at Willamette University. Welcome. Chaplain Wood, would you please lead us in the invocation?
Thank you and good morning. I invite you to join me in a moment of prayer or meditation. Holy One, innovator, creator, maker of order out of chaos, we give thanks for the extraordinary opportunities these graduates have enjoyed, particularly over the last 10 months. The opportunity to experience rapid and massive change in how we work and learn. The opportunity to observe how what might have been impossible 2 weeks ago is suddenly completely possible. The opportunity to experience virtually everything virtually. Well, almost. The opportunity to reflect on what we have learned together, to know deeply what is important for our work and to recognize what we no longer need or value. Holy One, in the midst of loneliness, fear, isolation, and uncertainty, with sometimes a multitude working and studying in the same small space at home, these graduates have persevered and prevailed. Unmute them, Holy One. May their voices provide guidance, wisdom, creativity, curiosity, as they move forward in their work. Unleash them, Holy One, on a world that needs all of what they have learned together. Unfurl them, Holy One, into a future that holds potential for upturns, for growth, for improvement, for abundance, so that when we unshelter, emerge, and unmask, we may do so with confidence that these graduates will make the new normal so very much better than the old. May it be so, may it be so, may it be so. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Wood, for your thoughtful and inspirational words. As we gather to celebrate the success of these graduates, it is fitting that we acknowledge the important roles played by their families. Thank you to family members for the love and support you have provided your graduates. It is likewise important that we pause to acknowledge the role of the faculty in the personal, intellectual, and professional development of these graduates. Please allow us to thank you for your many contributions. We now recognize new inductees of Beta Gamma Sigma, an international honor society that honors academic achievement in the study of business. Students who rank in the top 20% of their graduating class are eligible for membership. The following graduates are being inducted as new members of Beta Gamma Sigma. Anne-Marie Kaza Ansley, Lily Burnett, Jennifer Butler, William Fruworth, Jose Guerrero, Joel Hernandez, Jeffrey Hazeman, Hakan Kajavi, Travis Ramsby, Martin Sanchez Jr., and Samuel Wilson. Congratulations. The principles of Beta Gamma Sigma are conveyed by three values reflected in the name of the society. Beta represents honor. Gamma represents wisdom. Sigma represents earnestness. To each of you, much has been given. Of you, much is expected. We ask that you accept, honor, wisdom, and earnestness as principles to inspire and guide your personal and professional conduct every day of your life. Will you accept these principles as your own? If so, please indicate by raising your hand. In recognition of your accomplishments and your commitment to these principles, you are receiving the key and the blue and gold cord of Beta Gamma Sigma. Welcome to lifetime membership in Beta Gamma Sigma. Congratulations. Atkinson honor graduates are those who earn a grade point average of 3.8 or higher. The white honor cord symbolizes this remarkable academic achievement. The following graduates are being recognized with Atkinson honors. Inga Andreyev, Anne-Marie Kaza-Ansley, Lily Burnett, Jennifer Butler, Crystalline Castle, Anthony Casenario, Taylor Facciano, William Fruworth, Jose Guerrero, Joel Hernandez, Jeffrey Hazeman, Caitlin Horsley, Hakan Kajavi, William Matthews, Tyler Potter, Travis Ramsby, Martin Sanchez Jr., Sael Tekle, Brittany Tushner, Hunter Winken, and Samuel Wilson. Congratulations to all of our Atkinson Honors graduates. And finally, it is my pleasure to recognize two graduates, each of whom has earned a remarkable 4.0 grade point average, Jennifer Butler and Travis Ramsby. Congratulations to both of you on your outstanding achievement. Today, wearing the red, white, and blue cord of the United States Armed Services are Anthony Bertinelli, United States Marine Corps, Tara Marshall, United States Air Force, and joining us today via Zoom, all the way from Denmark, Victor Robledo, United States Army. Thank you for your service to our country. It is now my pleasure to introduce Professor Tim Johnson, the Grace and Elmer Gowdy Professor of Public Management and Policy Analysis, to offer congratulations and remarks on behalf of the Atkinson faculty.
Thank you, Mike. When Mike first asked me to reflect on this year's graduates, I envisioned singing the praises of each student, letting them know that they'll be missed and wishing them well in their future endeavors. But then Mike reminded me that I have 3 minutes, not 3 hours. So I'm gonna have to summarize. And here's my summary. When I think of all of you, my mind goes back to a Greyhound bus ride I took when I was a kid. As I was waiting to board the bus, a fella started to step off of it. He was wearing a baseball cap. And on the baseball cap, there was a slogan. It said, "The older I get, the better I was." Now, these were the days before the acronym LOL, and so I actually did laugh out loud. But over the past year, I haven't laughed as much because I've started to realize that there's actually some truth to that slogan. That is, not in a cynical way, but in a good way, our mind somehow seems to often calibrate towards those memories that are actually important, that actually matter. When I reflect upon this past year, I don't seem to remember the unstable Zoom connections and the other challenges we face. Instead, I seem to think of all of you. I think of the hard work you put into your course projects. I think of the insightful comments you made in class discussions. I think about the efforts you made to advocate for justice, to emphasize that Black lives matter, and to make sure that you use your knowledge for the betterment of the community. I think only of the grit and the perseverance that you all showed in the most tumultuous of years. And I think only of those memories because they are the most important. They are the ones, upon reflection, that matter the most. You have shown me that one reason our personal histories grow better with age is because we can see more clearly what is remarkable. And what you achieved in this past year is remarkable. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you so much, Tim. Warning, I'm a crier and I may need a minute. Thank you, Professor Johnson, for your remarks and for the many contributions that you and our faculty make to support our graduates. It is now my great privilege to introduce our commencement speaker and 2021 Beta Gamma Sigma chapter honoree, Elizabeth Klaus. Elizabeth Klaus is Professor of Management and Global Human Resources at the Atkinson Graduate School of Management, having joined the Atkinson faculty 18 years ago, almost to the day. Prior to joining Willamette, Elizabeth held faculty and administrative positions at the Monterey Institute of International Studies and managerial positions at Safeway and Merits Incorporated. A native of Belgium, Dr. Klaus holds a PhD from St. Louis University and specializes in the implications for global organizations when their employees cross borders. She has published widely in academic and professional journals on subject matters related to global HR and is considered a leading expert on employer duty of care. A frequent keynote speaker at national and international conferences, Elizabeth is the lead author of Become an Awesome Manager, editor-in-chief of 4 volumes of the Global HR Practitioner Handbook, and co-author of Zigzag HR and International Human Resource Management. First and foremost an educator, Professor Klaus has inspired thousands of learners, graduate students, and practitioners to better navigate the global scope of management and the implementation of progressive HR practices. In her distinguished Atkinson career spanning 18 years, Elizabeth has shaped the lives and careers of countless professionals. Professor Klaus will be honored in her retirement with emeritus status at the All-University Commencement in May, when she will officially receive her emerita diploma. It is my pleasure to welcome our friend and colleague, Professor Elizabeth Klaus.
Thank you, Mike. Willamette University, Willamette MBA graduates, family and friends of the graduates, distinguished staff, faculty, and administration. It is an honor to serve as your MBA for Professional graduation commencement speaker upon my retirement from Willamette University after 18 years as a faculty member and 2 years as Associate Dean. I applaud you graduates for your tremendous cognitive and emotional resilience in completing your MBA. You not only met the requirements of a rigorous program of study, but as working professionals, you had to balance the many work-life demands under rather unusual and uncertain circumstances we all experienced for the past year. When you will be asked one day, what did you do during COVID-19? You will be able to say, among other things, I earned my MBA degree. It is an academic tradition to offer to one's students some pearls of wisdom from one's life before retiring. On December 7, I delivered my last lecture to the first-year MBA students. Fortunately, you will be spared that 1-hour academic lecture, as I too have only been given a limited amount of time to address you today. My last lecture was entitled, My Resume of Failures. Our bios, resumes, or CVs highlight only what we did well, what we want others to see in us. We consciously omit the many challenges we face in our work life. In my last lecture, I shared 10 personal struggles during my work life and what I learned from them. Professor Bruce Avolio, a renowned expert on leadership development, shows that leadership is a process that develops over one's lifetime. He further asserts that trigger moments in our life stream, both positive and negative ones, matter the most. There are many life events or so-called triggers over which we have no control, but we have control over how we make sense of the events and what we learn from them. This helps us develop our full leadership potential and builds our moral compass. Avolio further asserts that it is much easier to learn from negative triggers than positive life events. I have a great deal of gratitude for the negative triggers I experienced in my almost half a century of professional employment. These struggles gave me insights that I was able to turn into light bulbs for my life and career. My resume of failures built my resilience and spurred me into action, to not look away and to show kindness to others struggling with their own resume of failures. In the end, I find these negative trigger moments or so-called failures just as valuable as my accomplishments, because I was able to turn them into valuable lessons. And when I string all these light bulbs together, I get the gestalt of a greater insight. Leadership is ultimately about kindness, giving people a voice, creating a safe space where they can be their authentic self, and extending a guiding hand along the way. I shared my failures and contrasted them with my accomplishments, because the same struggles I experienced are happening to people today, and they are likely to happen to you or someone you know in your lifetime as well. We all struggle at one time or another. Setbacks are likely to happen to anyone who has the privilege of pursuing a rich and long professional career and life. And you too will need to deal with the stress and anxiety of such roadblocks, especially in the uncertainty of the now not so new world of work coming out of the catastrophic pandemic. But remember, there's always a silver lining. Be grateful for your failures and setbacks, as they can be uplifting if you can turn them into light bulbs. It is foremost this gratitude that I pass on to you today. As Nelson Mandela once said, I never lose, I either win or learn. I'm also very privileged to have learned from the positive triggers in my life. Positive psychology shows that practicing daily gratitude and increasing one's self-awareness are important for one's holistic well-being. I cannot take credit alone for my accomplishments and being able to turn my failures into a string of lights. I had many people where I could find respite and recharge my batteries. My gratitude overflows for the people who helped me in my many accomplishments. I had the privilege of incredible parents, now of blessed memory, who sacrificed everything for the education of their children, affording me the privilege of inspiring and vanguard teachers. A loving and wise husband of 45 years as a steady partner who gave me support and, more importantly, space to grow and, yes, change. A core of very loyal friends who were always there for me. Many academic colleagues who stimulated me intellectually, and professional colleagues around the world who enhanced my art of management practice. And with great admiration, I had you, my students, my estimated 1,350 Willamette and 900 plus Monterey Institute MBA students, originating from over 80 countries and belonging to different generations, from Gen Xers to millennials to Gen Zers. Having bonded with such a reservoir of intelligence, curious, open-minded, global, and supportive people is indeed a great privilege. You, the students, continuously challenged me and kept me on my toes. It is you, the Salem MBAP cohort, present here among the graduates today, by the way, really one of my favorite cohorts, who encouraged me in the spring of 2019 to turn the PowerPoints and notes of my weekly lectures into a document. As a result of your encouragement, I was able to turn that first draft manuscript into my 7th book, Become an Awesome Manager, with the help of executives Scott Baker and Peter Vermeulen. Coincidentally, the official Amazon release of the book coincided with the first day of our initial lockdown in Oregon. Over the years, you and my many students provided me with another priceless gift. You allowed me to somewhat transcend my biological age and let me roam and act in a world that was much younger and also hipper than my own boomer generation. My wish for you is to take great joy and pride in building your resume of accomplishments, while at the same time taking great pains to learn from your own struggles and then pay it forward. The insights I gained from my negative and positive trigger moments have been an uplifting gift to me, and it is that gift I want to leave with you as you embark on your enhanced career and future life. If you know me well, you probably guessed that although I exit Willamette University now, retirement is not really my thing. I borrowed this expression, paraphrasing what French chansonnier Charles Aznavour once said, "La retraite, c'est pas mon truc." He continued to regularly perform worldwide until he died at age 85 because he loved his art and his audience. I too have plenty of exciting plans for the next decade or so, curating management knowledge and educating MBA students, managers, and other lifelong learners will remain a big part of my life. I leave you with my favorite verses from the Kohelet, also known as Ecclesiastics, used in the song Turn, 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 interpreted by the birds. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Congratulations, good luck to you, and stay in touch with your Willamette MBA cohort friends, your faculty, and your alma mater, Willamette University. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Klaus. Congratulations on your remarkable career, and thank you for your many contributions to our graduates, to the Atkinson School, and to Willamette University. We wish you all the very best in your retirement. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration please prepare for the conferral of your degrees with your cameras on? President Thorset, these persons have been recommended by the faculty as having met all the requirements for graduation from Willamette University. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend these candidates be awarded their degrees.
Thank you, Dean Hand. And now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Willamette University and the State of Oregon, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I hereby award you the degree of Master of Business Administration. As evidence thereof, you will receive the diploma of graduation bearing the seal of the university and the signatures of the proper officers of the corporation. Congratulations, graduates.
Sarah Abadi. Inga Andreeva. Anne Marie Kaza Ansley. Michael Barker. Anthony Bertinelli. Monique Borg. Galata Bunga. Lillian Burnett. Scott Burton. Jennifer Butler. Curtis Carroll. Crystalline Castle. Anthony Casenario. Nicole Cole. Michael Cooper. Taylor Facciano. William Brewer. Jose Guerrero. Elizabeth Gunn. Joel Hernandez. Kelly Hernandez. Jeffrey Hazeman. Caitlin Horsley. H. Jackson. Hakan Kajabi. Joshua Lay. Nena Lewis. Tara Marshall. William Matthews. Melissa Munoz Flores. Christine Myers. Beatriz Palmiro. Haley Palmore. Austin Phillips. Tyler Potter. Travis Ramsby. Misael Rios. Victor Robledo. Paul Rodman. Carla Rose Allen. Heather Rugnetta. James Rajetsky. Christian Salgado. Martin Sanchez. Colin Spidell. Donald Stanaway. Anthony Svensson. Sael Tekele. Gretchen Turner. Brittany Tushner. Juliet Valdez.
Oh,
Lacey Walker. Hunter Winkin. Samuel Wilson. Laura Zentover. And with that, congratulations to you, our newest graduates from the MBA Professionals program at Willamette University. Honestly, we could not be prouder of you and all of your accomplishments, and we'll miss you all dearly.
And it is my great pleasure to officially present for the first time the Willamette University Graduate School of Management MBA for Professionals class of 2021. Congratulations to all of you. And good morning. It is a pleasure. It's a great pleasure to join you to congratulate Willamette's newest graduates and to welcome the friends and family who join us wherever you may be in celebration of this great milestone. Graduating with an MBA is a huge achievement. Be proud. You have earned this moment. And you should know that everybody who supported you along the way is also proud of you. Your parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, children, professors, mentors, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, neighbors. Please be sure to show all of them some gratitude today for helping get you to this point. I know this isn't the commencement ceremony that any of us wanted. In a normal year, all of those parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, et cetera, would rise to their feet at this point, cheering when I introduced the class, and I'd have shaken your hand and handed you a diploma in person. Instead, all those supporters are on mute and the diplomas are in the mail. Now you're being asked to find your way with your shiny new degree in a world that's in the middle of a global pandemic, in a nation that's divided and in the midst of charged movements for racial and social justice. No pressure. 2020 will long be remembered as one of the most challenging in the history of our state, nation, and world. But as difficult as it's been, we've persevered. And in the midst of the challenges came a clarion call, a call to be better, to work harder together, and to be present in support of one another. I know that all of you depart ready to face whatever challenges come your way because you're armed with the knowledge, abilities, tools, and drive to succeed. You've proven that already by earning your degree at the best MBA program in Oregon with an education rooted both in academic rigor and civic purpose. You came to us with varied backgrounds and aspirations. You leave each on your own path. But wherever you go next, I hope you will build on your Willamette experiences and nurture a more creative and civic-minded impulse. Not ready to accept the world as it is, but to work toward the world as it ought to be. We expect you to be men and women we can look to with pride. We expect you to be charitable, to be the sort of people who make a difference for others. And we expect you to be bold and to pursue your vision without fear or cynicism. In the years to come, I urge you to link thoughtful reflection with constructive action and include in your career aspirations the intent to be an agent for change. Seek financial success if that is your goal, but never let it be your only goal. Let our enduring motto, not unto ourselves alone are we born, serve to remind you of the essential humanity of our most noble aspirations and of your connection to something greater than yourselves. And now let me leave you with the traditional Willamette President's blessing. As you depart from this commonwealth of learning, may your life bring you some work of noble note. May you find meaning in your commitment to others, and may your memories of Willamette University be undying. Good luck and good cheer. Congratulations, Atkinson class of 2021.
This concludes the Willamette University MBA for Professionals commencement ceremony. Graduates, faculty, and staff, I hope you'll join us for a Zoom reception immediately following the ceremony. Thank you all for coming. Good cheer, good wishes, and good health.